life filled with sin, I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like the blind man, I wandered alone. Worries and fears I claimed for my own. Then like the blind man, then God gave back his sight. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I was a fool to wander and stray, for straight is the gate and narrow's the way. Now I have traded the wrong for the right. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Hey, how's it going? I'm Ryan, and I'm here with an easy guitar lesson on country strumming. It's a ton of fun, and yeah, this is I Saw the Light by Hank Williams Sr. The song's like 100 years old, but it still slaps. All right, so check it out. What's going on here is what's going on in a lot of country music, and yeah, it's just an easy, simple technique that you can pick up in no time, and oh, the places it'll go. So check it out. What I'm doing here is I'm making a G chord with my pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E down here, and my ring finger I got on the 3rd fret of the low E to make a G. There's lots of different ways to make a G chord, but I feel like this one works best for this song. And then you're also gonna need a C. So, B string, 1st fret, index finger. D string, 2nd fret, middle finger. A string, 3rd fret, ring finger. And try to miss that low E, because it don't sound so good. Alternatively, you can play it like this. You can put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the A, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E. And that sounds pretty good. I really like that C, but for this song here, I usually just take my ring finger when you're fretting this A string here on the 3rd. If you just nudge up against this E, it's enough to mute it. Or you can be a little bit more careful with this hand. People don't talk enough in their videos about what's going on with the right hand, but guess where all the sound's coming from? But yeah, I'll just like to give it a little bit of a nudge, and then you don't have to change up your strumming pattern at all. So, we got the G, we got the C, and we got the D. So you just make kind of a little triangle shape here. Starting at the bottom, I got my middle finger, second fret of the low E, ring finger, third fret of the B, first finger, second fret of the G. And this one really works best with just the bottom 4 strings down here. You can play the A, but you definitely don't want to be including this low E in there. So I like to wrap my thumb around and you're just muting it. All right. G, C, D. So check it out. Told you this was a country strumming lesson. So, what what's going on there is you're simulating a bass line. E string, D string, E string, D string, E string, D string. It's an alternating bass line. So you got boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka. And there's lots of different ways to do that. But the most common is you pluck the bass and you strum the rest. And it can be a little bit difficult. This pick control, they call it. It's these real fine movements that you're having to do over and over again. But, if you can pluck this bass string and then strum the rest, and when you're doing your strums, if you can miss this and let it ring out, it sounds a lot better. Because, if you pluck it and then hit it again, it's not the same thing. And sometimes you might miss it and hit something else, and that really don't sound that bad, does it? No, I don't think so. So, moving on. Yeah, when you're playing the G chord, you want to play the E and the D, and I'm using my middle finger here. Sorry, my ring finger here. And when I'm fretting this one, I'm muting this A string, so there's no sound. Right? Got it? John Frusciante, the guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he said that he always liked to strum every string, and he would just mute the ones that he didn't want to play. And he said that was a different way of thinking about the guitar from what most people do, which is try to only play the ones that they want to play. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. If you can just not play that string, or if you can just mute it, and then you can hit it, and you don't have to alter your strumming pattern, then it sounds pretty cool. So, we got the G, the C, and the D, and that's really all there is to it. On the G chord, then for the rest of it, we don't skip a string. Today I started loving you again, and I'm riding by where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. And today I started loving you again. Well, there you go. Country strumming at its finest. And you can use that technique to play songs that are 100 years old and songs that you can write today. So, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy your guitar most of all.